Happy morning, students. In this session, we are going to discuss about metallurgy of copper. The another name of copper is cuprum. It was named by Romans because they got it from island of Cyprus. This copper found in native state as well as in combined state. Okay. Next, ores of copper. The first is copper pyrite. Copper pyrite, CuFeS2. Cuprite, Cu2O. Copper glans, Cu2S. Here, the important ore of copper is copper pyrite. The important ore of copper is copper pyrite because it gives the yields of 76%. 76% of copper in the world production of extraction of copper. Okay. Extraction of copper from copper pyrite involves the following steps. First step is concentration of ore. Concentration of ore. In this step, the ore is crushed and concentrated by froth flotation method. Ore is crushed and concentrated by froth flotation method. Froth flotation method. Next, roasting. In this process, the concentrated ore is heated in excess of air. Excess of air. Roasting means the ore is heated in presence of air. During this process of roasting, the volatile impurities are removed. And the impurities like sulfur, phosphorus, arsenic and antimony is converted to its oxides. And finally the ore of copper, the copper pyrite is partially converted to its sulfates of copper and iron, and sulfur dioxide is liberated. Okay. Next, smelting. In this process, the roasted ore is mixed with powdered coke and sand, and it is heated in a blast furnace. In that, to obtain marty and slag. The slag is removed as a waste. Okay. The slag is removed as a waste, and the marty contains copper sulfide and iron sulfide. Next, besamization. In this process, the molten marty is transferred to Bessemer converter in order to obtain blister copper. Okay. Here you get first iron sulfide from marty. Iron sulfide from marty is oxidized to form iron oxide and sulfur dioxide gas. Here the sulfur dioxide gas is evaporated and the iron oxide is added to silicon dioxide. Iron oxide is mixed with silicon dioxide to form a iron silicate. Which is removed as slag, as a waste. Okay. Next, copper sulfide from marty. Copper sulfide from, already I told you, the marty contain sulfates of iron and copper. Here iron sulfide is converted to ferrous silicate or iron silicate, which is removed as a slag. And then next, copper sulfide. Copper sulfide is oxidized to form a copper oxide. the copper oxide again treated with copper sulfide. Copper sulfide to obtain blister copper. To obtain blister copper. Next, refining. In this process, the blister copper is purified by electrolytic refining. First, blister copper obtained from bessemerization contains 98% pure copper and 2% impurities. 98% pure copper and 2% impurities. This is purified by the electrolytic refining. Electrolytic refining. In electrolytic refining method, we use cathode, a thin plate of pure copper metal. Thin plate of pure copper metal, and the anode is a block of impure copper metals. A block of impure copper metal, and the electrolyte is copper sulfate solution acidified with sulfuric acid. Copper sulfate solution with sulfuric acid. Now, the electric current is passed through the electrolytic solution. Electric current is passed through the electrolytic solution. The pure copper gets deposited at the cathode. Pure copper gets deposited at the cathode, and the impurities are settled at the bottom of anode. Settled at the bottom of anode in the form of sludge. That is called anode mud. That is called the anode mud. Okay. The impurities are settled at the bottom of anode in the form of sludge. That is called the anode mud. Next, physical properties of copper. First, the color of copper is reddish brown metal. Reddish brown metal, high luster, high density, and high melting point. High melting point. The melting point of copper is 1356 degrees Celsius. 1356 degrees Celsius. Next, chemical properties. In the first one is action of air and moisture. Action of air and moisture. The copper reacts with oxygen and water. Oxygen and water in presence of carbon dioxide to form a green layer of basic copper carbonate. The compound is basic copper carbonate. That is the green color. That is the green color compound. Next, action of heat. On heating copper at different temperatures to form two different oxides. First, copper is heated at below 1370 Kelvin in presence of oxygen to form a black color copper to oxide. And the copper is heated at above 1370 Kelvin. Above 1370 Kelvin in presence of oxygen to form a red color copper 1 oxide. Red color copper 1 oxide. Okay. And then next, actions of acids. In dilute acids such as hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid have no action on these metals, but the copper dissolves in these acids in presence of air. Okay, so the copper reacts with hydrochloric acid, dilute hydrochloric acid in presence of oxygen to form a copper chloride and water. Copper chloride and water. And dilute nitric acid. The copper reacts with dilute nitric acid with the liberation of nitric oxide. To form a copper nitrate. The copper reacts with nitric acid, dilute nitric acid, to form a copper nitrate with liberation of nitric oxide. Action of chlorine. Copper reacts with chlorine to form a copper 2 chloride. And action of alkalis. The copper does not attack by alkalis. because there is no reaction in alkali. There is no reaction. Copper does not react with alkalis. Okay. Uses of copper. First, it is extensively used for manufacturing electric cables and electric appliances. Electric cables and electric appliances. And it is used for making utensils, container, calorimeters and coins. And it also used for electroplating. Electroplating, and it is alloyed with gold and silver. It is alloyed with gold and silver for making coins and jewels. Okay, this is the uses of copper. Okay. Next, metallurgy of iron. It is the second most abundant element in earth crust. Okay, it occurs as oxides, sulfides and carbonates. Okay, the important ores of iron is hamadite, magnetite, iron pyrite. Okay, hamadite Fe2O3 and magnetite is Fe2O4. And iron pyrite is Fe(S2). Here, the important ore of iron is hamadite. So, the iron is extracted from hamadite involves the following steps. First step is concentration by gravity separation. In this process, the powdered ore is washed with steam of water. When washing the ore, the lighter sand particles and the other impurities are removed away. The heavier ore particles settle down at the bottom. Next, roasting and calcination. In this process, the concentrated ore is heated strongly in limited supply of air. So, as a result of heating, the moisture of ore is driven out. Moisture of ore is driven out, and the impurities like sulfur, arsenic, and phosphorus are oxidized and given out. Okay. Next, smelting. In this process, the mixture of roasted ore, coke, and limestone is taken in a 8:4:1 ratio and smelted in a blast furnace. The blast furnace consists of three regions. In first region, lower region, it is otherwise called as combustion zone. The temperature prevails at 1000 degrees Celsius. So in this region, the carbon present in the mixture burns with oxygen to form carbon dioxide and liberate heat. So it is an exothermic reaction since heat is liberated. Okay. Next, middle region. It is otherwise called fusion zone. The temperature prevails at 1000 degrees Celsius. At this temperature, in this region, the carbon dioxide reduces carbon monoxide. Carbon dioxide reduces carbon monoxide, and the calcium carbonate decomposed to calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. In this reaction, the heat is absorbed. The heat is absorbed. So these reactions are called endothermic reaction. These reactions are called endothermic reaction. Here, the calcium oxide combines with silicon dioxide. To form calcium silicate. And it is removed as a slag. Okay. Next, upper region or reduction zone. The temperature prevails at 400 degrees Celsius. So in this region, the carbon monoxide reduces iron oxide to form a purely spongy iron. The molten iron is collected at the bottom of blast flash formats after removing the slag. Okay, so this ion is formed is called pick ion. This ion is called pick ion, and it is remelted to form or to cast various forms, and this ion is called cast ion. The next, physical properties. It is a greyish white in color and lustrous metal, and high density, malleability and ductility. Malleability means it can be beaten into thin sheets without cracking. Thin sheets without cracking. And ductility means it can be drawn into thin wire without breaking. Okay, and it can be magnetized. Next, chemical properties. First, reaction with air or oxygen. When iron is heated in presence of oxygen to form a magnetic oxide, Fe3O4. That is black in color. And reaction with moisture. When iron is exposed to moisture, it forms a layer of brown hydrated ferric oxide. On its surface. This is known as rust. And this phenomena is called rusting. Next, reaction with steam. When steam is passed over red hot iron, magnetic oxide is formed. Iron oxide is formed, Fe3O4. And reaction with chlorine. When iron reacts with chlorine to form a ferric chloride. Next, reaction with acids. When iron reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid and dilute sulfuric acid, it liberates hydrogen gas. When iron reacts with hydrochloric acid, it forms a ferrous chloride and liberates hydrogen. Similarly, when iron reacts with dilute sulfuric acid, it forms ferrous sulfate and liberates hydrogen. In dilute nitric acid, it forms ferrous nitrate and ammonium nitrate. But in concentrated nitric acid, when iron is dipped in concentrated nitric acid, it will become a chemically passive on its surface. A layer of iron oxide on its surface. Okay, layer of iron oxide on its surface. Next, types and uses of iron. First type is pick ion. It contains with the carbon content of 2.0 to 4.5%, and it is used as making pipes, radiators, stoves, etc. And next, steel ion. It has 0.2% to 2.0% of carbon. Okay. It is used for construction of buildings, machinery and TV towers. For making construction of buildings, machinery and TV towers. And third one is wrought iron. It has the carbon content of less than 0.25%. It is used for making spring, anchors and electromagnets. Okay. Thank you.